Hi, I live in Tucson, Arizona, and I want to talk to you about genetically modified organisms. I'm not a speaker, so I'm just going to sit here and talk to you like I was talking to a regular person. I have joined the Great Monsanto Boycott, and the reasons that I have joined it are many. Monsanto is a multinational corporation that produces chemicals. They now also produce seeds, which are resistant to pesticides and herbicides, and among other things. These seeds are not created by crossbreeding the way seeds have always been prior to this. These seeds are genetically modified, which means that they have been, the DNA of other plants or other life forms have been inserted into the gene of the plant itself, and then the seeds are cloned in order to produce. So it's not self-pollination. It's a cloning of genetically modified organisms. This has created a lot of problems for this country. Monsanto, who has always claimed to do things for the good of the world, is the maker of DDT, which they said would end world hunger. They're the makers of Agent Orange, which, as we all know, has done terrible damage to our environment. Both Agent Orange and DDT, among other nightmares that Monsanto has given us, they have never claimed any culpability for the terrible things that have happened because they were unleashed. There have been studies, not in this country so much, but because it's not allowed. The seeds are patented and it's hard to get a hold of them. But there have been studies that show the effects of genetically modified organisms on our bodies. It's not good. Since GMOs have entered the food supply, a lot of our health problems have increased tremendously. Some of these can be directly attributed to the genetically modified food. It's very difficult to determine whether you're eating genetically modified food because the U.S. government does not require labeling of it. We have no opportunity to tell whether the food we're eating is genetically modified or not. I personally stick to I'm a little bit nervous. I personally stick to organic foods, and I have a garden where I grow my own organic produce. And I am aware of the list of things, the foods that are so far genetically on the genetically modified list. This includes corn. Almost all the corn in this country is genetically modified. Almost all the soy in this country. So you want to avoid those things. You want to avoid anything made of soy or corn oil, cottonseed oil, and many other foods that you can get a list of at various places on the web. Our government, for some reason, has backed Monsanto, and the Congress and President Obama have recently signed what is called the Monsanto Protection Act, which protects Monsanto from the courts if anyone wants to sue them for damages. This is awful. Monsanto prefers that people don't know what's in the food they produce. And they're very powerful. And so they were able to gather a lot of support in our government, in the Senate and the House. And they've even been in charge of the FDA and the USDA. There's a revolving door of people that have worked for Monsanto that go in and out of these regulatory agencies. The regulatory agencies are there to protect us, and they're being run by the people who are making profits over making us sick. I hope that you will learn more about GMOs and come to the same conclusion I do. Don't just stop eating them, but fight against them. Do what you can to fight against this criminal company. Thank you.